Hello, Possum's Dreymasmith here in AlphaCraft. And you'll have to excuse me being in my mining gear. We are going down mine today. So, here we go. Yes, thank you, Mystery Train. We're going to be working here today on level 15, which is my lapis level. But it is about to become my death marker level. I did think about putting it down there in my main mining level, but once I start digging out the ceiling, I interfere with this and that, and it just gets messy. So we're going to put it here. Now, I have no real idea what I'm doing today, except that I want this ceiling to be 5 high. And I want this to look like a crypt, because each of my death markers is going to be like a little tomb or an elaborate coffin or something. I've sort of got an idea in my head, but I'm not 100% certain. But we have got 23 deaths to account for, and we've still got to fight the dragon. Oh, Peggy. That must have been that raid the other day. Oh, raids are horrible. Unless you want to rack up a lot of deaths, in which case they're really good. Oh, that's just where the mine is. That's fine. I wonder why I've got glowstone there. That's strange. Oh. Do we want to keep this as mine access? Are there other ways to access the mine? Possibly not. Okay. So that has to be taken into account. We'll leave that there for thinking time for the moment. So I'll take this ceiling out to 5. And I'll start making some little changes in here so that we can sort this out properly. And I'm thinking I'll leave the stone around the elevators as it is. I think that would be wise. I've done some digging. I've decided that where it breaks into caverns, I might just leave that and make it look like the roof's caved in or something, just to give me a bit of variation. I have to decide what I'm now going to do for a marker. Do I get rid of every second one? Do I leave them in? I'm not sure. What I am going to do, we'll start with this one because it's got blocks that need to be replaced. Gravel, granite, diorite. Much as I love granite and diorite, they do not belong here. So let's just whip them out quickly. There we go. Now, how big do I want to make this? Is that going to be too big? If I remove that row, it shouldn't be a problem. And if I remove that row... Oh, do I want to do it that way? Make it... Yeah, I think I do. That's a happy accident. I did mean to place these outside the corners of all the others so that it was basically 6 by 4, but it's turned out 5 by 4, and I think that's a good size. So we're going to put skeleton heads on the corners, I think. This is just me playing at the moment, so that could end up being totally wiped out, and we could go again. What do we want? And when do we want it? Now, we will need lights as well. What do I think? I think not. I'll just pop some cobble in there because I think that. And I think the whole roof will have to be taken out one more. No. But possibly that. No. Actually, I quite like the diorite. And then I'm wondering if we get rid of this. And maybe that. I'm not sure. Actually, I don't think that's too bad. If I dig out the ceiling a couple further, I'll put a little roof on it. But in the meantime, that's a death marker. All right, that marks my very first death on the server, which was... Oh, which occurred just over here, where I was being chased by some zombies who came from there. I didn't realise my health was low, and this was actually a 4-block drop, and I died falling 4 blocks. So this is the marker for my first death on the server. I've got another 22 to make. That's going to take me a little while. I'll put another one here, and then I will get rid of this row, and I will get rid of this row, and I'll do that for this whole level, and we'll get our crypt done. And I'll have to think really carefully about lighting. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I don't think that looks too bad though. And if I decide to put signs to say what each one was, I'll put it there on the diorite. And that's 23 little tombs or crypts or whatever. So the catacombs have started, and I've cleared a space For the next death, it's inevitable. But I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I still may lift this ceiling by one. And I want to make this into a sort of vault. But in the middle of it, we've got this, which is what I've brought down in making all the stuff for the mine. So I'm not happy with having that as stone. So I might... I have an idea. I don't know if it will look any good. Oh, I hate wasting blocks. We'll do that to start with. I'm going to have to go all the way up to the top and then back down. Excuse me. No. Wrong one. One round trip later. Okay, I'm thinking that what I might do is make all of this out of wood. This will be the fun one. Where'd the... No idea, possibly up. And that's going to wash away all my torches. Oh, why did I do two? How many torches did it wash away? Not many. We'll pop that one back. And there we go. Alright, let's see if we can do this. That one's easy. And now it's not an issue. So the idea is that this is something that I've come in and rigged up so I can get up and down. And that column shouldn't be cobbled, but I'm thinking it might be good if it's spruce, because it's the column that's next to the water, so it should look a little damper, if you know what I mean. Those skeleton heads are freaking me out. I keep thinking there's skeletons in here. I'll just go on the round trip again. See you in a minute. Alright, let's get this next one done. Alright, that's them, and we'll just put supports in. They're a bit blocky. Okay, I'm just going to take out a couple and we'll see what we think before I go crazy. So there's that, or, and let's give ourselves a couple of options. Thank you for not dropping down there. But you did. Or there's that. Or the whole thing's just nonsense and go back to what I had initially. Oh. Alright, there's top and bottom. Or, and I don't know what this is going to add, if anything. or there's the wooden frame around it, which actually isn't bad. So I'm not too worried about having made the stairs because I can always use oak stairs elsewhere. Oh, look. Oh, I'm going to get sick of going round and round this. Actually, that's what we're going to go with. I really like that. Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of the stairs. And let's get putting the gates and fences in. That's a much better solution. There. I'm not sure if I should take these out and shift them back to those. I don't know. I quite like them being there, but then they don't match these. And maybe these should be changed to fences so that things join on. Let's have a look at that. Okay. How does that look? Yeah, a bit more sturdy. So we'll do that. Yeah, this is now bothering me. Yeah, I think that's enough. Yeah, so this does now look like a structure that's been brought in separate to the catacombs. I still have to work out what to do with this, but we have 23 death markers. And if I was to label them, they'd say fell from 4 blocks, fell from a higher place. 5 of them would say died to the same baby zombie. And the remaining 15, they would say the raid at KB's. Killed by a ravager, killed by a ravager, killed by a ravager, killed by a ravager. But yeah, that looks okay. It's done. Death markers. How many more will I add to this? So on that cheery note, I'll say you know what to do. Hit the like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join the AlphaCraft Discord. And I'll see you next time. Bye.